That's just more or less any way you can take advantage of someone. Rust players have done it.
That's cool. That level of freedom.
And that's kind of Star Citizen as well. So
yeah. Just the level of freedom that you create.
Bigger microtransactions. Macrotransactions even.
Oh, for Star Citizen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can lose whole, like, I don't know, like you can buy a star ship in Star Citizen, and also it comes with divorce papers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little bundle. It's like
the attorney brings you the receipt.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's talk about PlayStation 6 rumors. I don't know if you guys seen, but going around on the internet, it is rumored that the PlayStation 6 specs and their plans have kind of released. Now, it could all be junk. Who knows at the end of the day? But it's an interesting point of discussion because both Chrono I and even with Solomon chat playing Helldivers 2 on Xbox, seeing that PlayStation logo pop up, you do start to wonder if things really are changing or if it's just going to be more of the same come the next generation. The rundown is Xbox. Oh man, that's gonna piss somebody off. A PlayStation 6 Series S, a PlayStation 6 portable version, and a PlayStation 6 dedicated high-end on your TV computer. What are they
thinking? That lower spec one's going to hold back all of gaming. How could Sony do that? Games will just not come out and be terrible.
Consoles already hold back gaming. What are you talking about?
I think they're just coming out with stuff too quickly.
It does feel
they need your money faster.
Well, I need to make more money faster is what it needs to be.
That ain't happening over here. Like, you can keep, well, that's actually the other part of the story that I wanted to kind of get y'all's thoughts on, because sales numbers are coming out and sales percentage wise are down for the PS5, unsurprisingly, the Xbox Series S and X as expected, the Nintendo Switch, they're saying, hey, like it is selling, but Nintendo has lowered its forecast in terms of what it's selling. And they cite in the article that they're not blaming tariffs. They're just saying these things are too pricey. And this is something we've kind of echoed as like, companies can raise their prices all they want, but there is a natural limit against of like, well, I'm not going to buy into that. I'll just go and guess what? And here's the best thing about it. All of us probably have games on our Steam library that have gone unplayed, unfinished, even to the fact that I'm sure I own some that have also categorized as not started at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You want to price me out? The same thing with movies. Like, going to a movie is like, so like it's got like, I'm like, it's got to be an event. Minecraft with the kids. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to spend too much money going to see a movie, and then they go and say, hey, and 45 50 days later you can just watch it at home. Okay, well, might as well just take that out. I'm gonna take that off. $20 and to watch it at home. I can make my own popcorn versus like 100 for tickets and popcorn now with the kid. Not everybody has an army of children like I do, but if you take an army of children to the movie theaters, it's too pricey.
Even with the one that I got, we still got to go to dinner. We still got to go to the mall. We still got to go do this. It's a whole day.
We got to get that rent is too damn high kind of meme. The consoles are too damn high.
Old man yells at clouds.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I live in clouds for work, but it's so I don't yell at them too much. But yeah, so price is going to be a serious point. And so you start to wonder if this ends up being with the PS6, if this ends up panning out to be true. I'm not against a handheld. I was never against the Xbox Series S. It's like, it gives a good entry point. It's not going to be the be all end all, but the counter argument is development and developers having to create for multiple SKUs. And that creates a burden on developers. Does this then continue to point to a more like less exclusive driven model and more of a luxury product and an entry level product kind of timeline?
Yeah, it's the Apple approach. You can buy a MacBook Air, and the cheapest one is a MacBook Air. It's going to run apps and stuff, just not as great as the highest spec one. But then when you spec up to the most expensive MacBook Air, you might as well buy a cheaper MacBook Pro because hey, it's only a couple $100 difference, and you get better performance anyway. So I think it's that approach, but also the cheaper consoles are going to appeal to more people.
Mhm.
That Series S PS6, a ton of people are going to buy that at launch because it's simply because it is cheaper. You'll definitely have people that'll buy the more expensive one, depending on availability.
What if the PS6S in theory is the $500 version and the PS6 is the $1,000 version?
That's what we have now with the PS5 Pro versus the base PS5. So yeah, people will buy the cheapest option, even if it is going up, just for that new retail cost. We've seen that they really don't. No manufacturer seems too shy from putting a bigger price sticker on things lately. And they'll just blame it on tariffs or something else. And yes, that does play into it. But I think just the cost of hardware keeps getting more expensive for a ton of factors that are out of anyone's control.
It's kind of dumb that hardware is becoming more expensive because the production is becoming cheaper over time. But also, like, the thing I don't like about consoles having two versions, like the PS5 versus the PS5 Pro, or the Xbox X versus the S, and stupid naming convention, by the way. But which I think has been said a billion times. But the thing that I really don't like about that,
I haven't found one person who likes the naming convention that Xbox uses. Like, you could find like 4 out of 5 dentists recommended. No. It's like literally everybody in the world
9 out of 5
Xbox's naming. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
So the thing I don't like about it is, well, if a game doesn't run well, it's just another way for the company that made the game or for Xbox to just be like, well, should have spent $300 more. It would have run better.
Does that same argument carry into GPUs?
Not really, because PC games typically are optimized for anything from this range to this range. Sure. So when you buy a game, I need at least a 1660.
Right.
And it's like, okay, if I don't have that, then if it doesn't run well, that's literally like, I knew that when I was buying the game. But when you buy an Xbox game that is meant for Xbox and it doesn't run well.
I totally get your argument then. I thought